I'm always trying to figure out ways to make the shop a little more efficient while I'm in there. One thing that really gets my goat is having hoses laying all over the floor like you see in the background here. It just drives me nuts, so I'm working to make things better here. I figured the thing needed to be about 5 foot long, 5 inches high, 2.5 inches wide to fit a 2.5 inch wide hose. I tried to pick the thickest cheap hinge I could find to carry the weight of this, and it actually carries the weight. It doesn't carry it great, which is why you'll see me modifying this later on in the project here. I got lucky and my youngest daughter came out to help me on this. Made for a good job time. Here I was showing my daughter an easy way to mark the screws so that we could drill them out and make this fit over them.
Here's the bottom.
Oh,
Right in the middle of the screws. There you go.
Cut out the thickness of the hinge, and she marked where the screw heads were going to be so that we could hit them with the Forstner bit to recess them. As we finished different parts of the project, we realized there were definitely easier ways to do this. At this point, we were just kind of winging it, so, you know, hindsight's always 20/20. This project was made a little harder by my plan to have this not go flat against the wall. It needed to swing over the CNC table, and then the other end swing over the center of the shop where my makeshift workbench is, and the future home of a real workbench that's not 2 sawhorses with some old raggedy plywood and spilled glue on it. I figured I at least needed to make a diagonal back support for this, since it would have so much weight on the front. It actually worked out pretty well. Once I added the weight of the hose, I realized this thing wasn't going to last the way the hinge was tweaking a little bit. So I went and bought another cheap hinge. This time bought a different style, just because it's what they had. Really, despite being ugly, you could probably do a chin up on this thing now. To be honest, this is one of the most practical things I've done for the shop in a while. Keeps the hose out from under your feet. I'm still going to keep refining it a little bit, but it really helped to declutter the floor. The good thing is if I want to use it in the center of the shop, I can just swing it over there and use it. If I want to use it on the CNC, I just swing it over there and use it. It's always out of the way. Here it is in all its glory. If you made it this far, like and subscribe.